zoomerera ennyo nendeeta obuzitoka ayinza kulaala olaba n'obudde bwe yakatambula All right. Wherever you are watching from, nawe mumanye nkola okusoka kweyanjula waje tusinzira okubanga tulaba. Anywhere you are watching from, you just tell us that I'm watching from this place. Dr. Kizza Besigye has been taken back, but he's coming back to know what is going to happen. Are we going into the courts of law? Are we staying here in the court martial? We are going to understand all of that right over here at the Heavy Media. That is the crowd of people. Former MP of Lubaga, Honorable Kenny Luchamuzi. We are still here. Tuchaliwo. This side, it is the side of the council side. We have Elias Lukwago there. You see him, Lord Mayor, thinking about a lot. Martha Karua is on phone. You see him. Samuel Wanda is also around among the team. Katoto Musime. It is a number of team. As you see there in front is where the judge advocate sits. The judge advocate sits there close to Elias Lukwago, and the committee team of this court, it also sits there. So that's how we're moving right here. We are in Machinje, and we, in case you're streaming live, just do the needful, subscribe, and we make it happen. In case you've not yet subscribed, do the needful. I've been off for quite some few hours, setting up here and down, up and down, so there's a lot here happening. For those of you who are watching us from outside the country, you can easily type where you are watching from, and we make it happen. That is where the dock is. The dock is right there. We are not yet back. But in a few, we are coming back and forth, there. The mighty dock is there. A crowd of people. We're only waiting for the chairman of this court, Gutulinzeka. Only waiting for the chairman of this court. The dockage system is there. We're waiting for Dr. Kizza Besigye, for the chairman of this court to make ruling on what's been happening here. It's been a lot of issues raised, but basically the councils of Dr. Kizza Besigye, they want to take away this matter out of this court, to take it to the courts of law. Bagala okuba nga bakyusa, bagala okuba nga bakyusa ensonga eno babeere nga ate bagiweereza court etafuta amateeka oba courts of law. We shall go about it. We shall see what is going to transpire about it. But the only thing you have to keep doing, subscribe. Let me know where you are watching from. Let me know where you are watching from, and we make it happen. You just let me know where you are watching from, and we make it happen. It is the heavy media, giving you heavy information only. Heavy media, giving you the heavy information only. Councils abaloopa okuvira ddala mu kkooti y'amagye, ono gwe mulaba oyo atudde oyo gwe nkubye omugongo. That one in camouflage is the state attorney of the army. Okay. The dockage system is also there, as you see. The dockage system is also there, as you see. So let's turn it up. Let's make 1K and get to know what is going on, what is transpiring here. Yes, I have some people in South Africa. Is this live? Is this live? Of course, Coach, this is live. Yes, it is live. They have even answered you. Katumusime Juliet. Thank you for helping me about that. Mr. Chitimbo. Yes, wherever you are watching from is the best thing to know. You also subscribe. Great. Coach, we are live. In case of any support is welcome also. We are live. In case of any support, it is also welcome, because we are looking, the heavy media is buying new microphones. Because every time I see you guys talking about, Yes, Alex. How is Buyende? Big up on to yourself, Alex. Hope Buyende is doing good. Kasese people, how are you? Muhindo. How is Kasese, my people? I hope Kasese is good. Kenny Richams is sleeping. Are you right? Olimba. Amba kanzizeyo sebo tulabe. Kacho olimba. The man is even conversing with someone. I've just joined what has happened. I'm not seeing the chairman. The chairman is coming back, my brother. Just keep waiting. We are also waiting for him. How many lawyers does Besigye have? Yes, Besigye has a lot of lawyers here, my friend. Live from Kasese. How is Kasese, my brother? Ugema. Thank you for watching. We are live in the court martial. Yes, subscribe. We make it happen. This is the heavy media. We just give you heavy information only, not about that. We only know heavy information we produce. Yes. Probably Elias Lukwago should not stand up again, please. Why is the session delayed today? Live from Mutukula, David Murungi. He has failed always. It is yours truly, original MC Heavy Heart, still on this one. Live from Hoima. Thanks for your updates. Maganda Yusuf. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating. We don't take you for granted. We are still going on waiting for the chairman of this court. They had given us 1 hour. They had given us 1 hour for preparations. The chairman is picking orders from heaven. Wanji. Chairman is still talking to Museveni, maybe Muhindo. Temunteka mu bintu bya Muhindo. I just know. I know only one thing to do is reporting to you each and every beat round the place. If it's not about that, Muzaffar Sibidim. From Museveni and Muhozi, Muzaffaru, David Murungi. Yes, Muzaffar Sibidim Murungi. Ibintu byomanyi bye byobaweereza. Besigye neighbor from Rukunjiri but Rukwago, and some lawyers are not fit. You see what he did at Segirinya's home? Imagine a council. What did he do at Segirinya's home, Council Rukwago? Some of us we were not there. There is Rukwago for you. There is Rukwago for you, my people watching. Okay, you tell me. In case you have some news there, you tell me. But probably the only news here is the General Court Martial with Dr. Kizza Besigye. Tried a lot of times here and tried many times. But the essence is David Murungi. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, David Murungi. I also welcome for those. Do we have no pleaders? President? No pleaders. We had the General Secretary of NOP, David Louis Rugongoya, but he left. We had David Louis Rugongoya, Moses. Ajumani, how are you doing? Solomon, how are you doing, my brother Solomon? Ajumani, yes. People watching from Ajumani. Besigye should be set free. Besigye should be set free. Fred Muja. Fred Mujao Jr. Fred Mujao Jr. Hey, I see your message, brother. The live is accurate. David Murungi, let me see your appreciation. Let me see your appreciation. Let me show you Council Lukwago here with Martha Karua is there. Council Lukwago with Martha Karua setting up, waiting for the judge advocate, waiting for the chairman, and waiting for the suspects. Besigye is my best friend, but he should change his behaviors. Phone number, David Murungi, phone number is 0787. David Murungi is going to overnumber you guys. Should I read? Are you ready, David Murungi? 0787 103 136. It is 0787. How come the court session has taken this long? 0787 103 136. One of my viewers here, David Murungi, is a big supporter. I love people like David Murungi. You just ask where is the number, the post, and make it happen. From the Besigye side, we shall go about that. I have got it, but the names are Sewankambo Moses. Yes, it brings Sewankambo Moses. Sewankambo Moses. I type. When I type, they change. So I don't want to type. Free all politicians. Simon, let me just read it. 787 103 136. 787 103 136. And we make it happen. Just in case you have some business for the company, we are welcome. Let me just dial it for you here on my mobile phone so that you can read it yourself. This is the number. You see that? 787. See that? 787. It is 787 103 136. I'm missing out your message. We are live. The government has lawyers. Juliet. That's the number. Seven eight seven 103 136. Juliet, are you married, please? Juliet, are you married, please? Someone is asking here. Bana yabekwanira wano mu nsonyiwe tuli mukola. Wano waliwo abaagala okwekwanirawo kitundu. All right, let's proceed. Oh, brother. Thank you. I'm waiting for your messages, He was okay. 30 minutes. David Murungi asked for 30 minutes. Okay. I have it by the names. My number is in the names of Sewankambo Moses, in case anybody is there for any support. We are buying microphones. Anything is welcome. Don't care about what you want to do. Okay? Are you a lawyer? I'm a journalist. Lawyers are seated. Those are the lawyers. Lawyers are seated. I'll try to explain to you one by one. That is Council Ronald Wanda. Council Martha Karua there. Council Elias Lukwago there. That one talking is Council. There are a lot of numbers. There are a lot of lawyers here. Gwadabuza Juliet. Man, Juliet, you are lawyer. Free those people. Okay, my viewers, subscribe, like, and comment. Subscribe, like. If you are not yet subscribed, just make it happen so that that's my boss. All right. Just subscribe. We make it happen. If you're not yet subscribe. We make it happen. Subscribe. We make it happen. Tap the subscription bell so that every information given it is notified onto your phone. It is approaching 6, but we are still here. It is approaching 6, but we are still here. Remember, we have to go to the camp, to the office to finish up work for our bosses. Me particularly, I work with KTV, but for now, as you see, yes, thank you very much. If you have deposited, you tell me I have deposited, because I've seen a message here. It has come a long way. Minds are more active than food. Who is this? Minds are more active than food. Besigye will be set free. Besigye will be set free. Just a matter of time. Let's say it's the last word of the court martial. Okay, we are back. Subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. Kifaananyi kikyo Dr. oba tokyanyata.
Republic of Uganda, Uganda Legal Defense Forces, in the General Court Martial of Courtroom, criminal case number EPW/PCU/040 of 2024. Uganda versus the one RO 127443, Captain James Kola, A2ROB 0098, Colonel Dr. Kizza, and A3 Hajj of the Battalion. A ruling of the court on a preparation for constitutional reference. This court delivered a ruling this morning about the objection by Colonel Dr. Kizza to be tried by this court. The objection was dismissed, but immediately thereafter, the defense team raised an issue that they thought requires the reference to the Constitution Court. The following issues raised. One, whether or not the accused enjoys the right to a fair hearing before this court. Two, that Section 128F of the EPF Act is not clear. Three, that this court is not independent and impartial. Four, that this court has no jurisdiction to its civilians. Five, that Regulation 63(2) of the Rules of Procedure makes this court not independent. Six, that Regulation 69(2) of the Rules of Procedure makes this court not independent. Seven, that there is a question of freedom from discrimination in line with Article 21 of the Constitution. Eight, that this court has no jurisdiction over offenses of unlawful possession of firearms under the Firearms Act. Counsel for the accused made lengthy submissions and cited to this court the number of authorities who support their arguments and pray that this court be pleased to allow the application and make a reference under Article 137 of the Constitution. In reply, counsel for the state opposed the application and submitted that some of the issues raised were determined by the Court of Appeal, which also sits as a constitutional court, and cannot be referred to the same court because the state appealed to the Supreme Court. Counsel further submitted that there are other sections in different enactments which gives court jurisdiction for offenses committed outside Uganda AG, the Penal Code Act, and Anti-Terrorism Act, so UPDF Act is not unique. Counsel also cited cases to support the arguments and submitted that since there is an order for stay of execution in the Kawazuba case, that is why this court maintains hearing of the cases under Section 117 G and H of the UPDF Act. On the regulations 63(2) and 69 of the UPDF regulations, counsel submitted that the judge advocate under regulation 63(2) advises court, and where court finds otherwise, they have to give reasons in writing. For regulation 69, that this court seeks guidance from appointing authority on matters of law, counsel submitted that it does not happen. In his joinder, counsel for the accused retaliated earlier prayers, but this court allows the reference. This court, after listening to the submissions of both counsel, considered the relevant laws cited and specifically Article 137 of the Constitution has deliberated in this application and finds as follows. One, that most of the points raised have been decided upon by Court of Appeal, which also sits as a constitutional court, but the state appealed to the Supreme Court. Two, that the alleged defect in a charge sheet is a matter that can be resolved through an appeal to the Court Martial Appeal Court. Three, that Regulation 69 is an old regulation which has never been applied because it is not in conformity with the PDF Act and the Constitution. 4. That the reading of Act 137.5 is that A and B have to be read together and not in isolation. 5. That the word may in Act 137.5a gives this court the authority to give its opinion whether the questions advanced involves a substantial question of law and where a party to the proceedings requests for interpretation, the court has to agree or disagree whether to make a reference or not. In the result, this court finds that since most questions raised were decided upon the Court of Appeal, which also sits as a constitutional court, and the matter is on appeal, especially in the Kawazbuka case, this court declines to make a reference as prayed by counsel for the accused. This court will continue hearing the cases following the order of stay that was given by the Supreme Court, and the application is hereby declined. The accused should take plea. So, done at marking this 14th day of 2025, under my hand and seal of this court. Yesterday we are on count 1. Mr. Chairman. Council will let us proceed. We don't know how
we have instructions under the PDF Act, section 225, to appeal that particular subject to an appeal. And this particular provision, Mr. Chairman, provides that the party to the proceedings of a unit disciplinary committee or court martial, either the field court martial, who is not satisfied with this decision, shall have the right to appeal to an appellate court on any or the following matters. A, the legality or propriety of any or all of them. A, the legality or propriety of any or all the findings. So the accused persons are with the decision. Under this particular provision, they are desirous of appealing the appellate court within the framework of the APA. So we pray that you be permitted to proceed.
No, Council, I'm not permitting you this time. Since morning, I've talked about almost all laws, and you have been getting the same laws. Let's finish this process of breathtaking, and others will follow. Yesterday, we had done with Captain Ora on count 1, and this came when Colonel that Dr. Kizza was supposed to take a break. And now to Colonel that Dr. Kizza on count 1, as you had yesterday, do you accept or you don't accept?
Mr. Chairman, do I have the right to appeal the ruling that you have just made, or I don't?
I that Council knows, but
Mr. Chairman,
then now what are you accusing with?
we want to define that section 25 that apart the proceedings of a unit disciplinary committee or court martial, rather than pure court martial, who is not satisfied with their decision shall have the right to appeal on appellate court on any of all the following matters. 1. The legality or propriety of any or all the findings. The legality of the whole or part of the sentence, severity or limits. It doesn't say that it has to be the final findings. So we are saying that this section gives our client the right, automatic right, which is not debatable because it uses the word shall. If the framers did not want people to appeal at any stage of the trial, they would say and say that you can only appeal on the final orders. That is not the wording. So we would want to ask for copies of proceedings and copies of proceedings and ruling to enable us to appeal.
How about what is no immediate restrict?
Nobody said, I don't know which justice you are talking about because it is for both sides, for us all. Taking a plea does not mean that the case is concluded. In fact, it is almost as if it has not started. So, taking a plea does not mean that the case is concluded, and I'm not allowing anybody to submit until we first finish this process. So Colonel, retired Dr. Kizza once again,
Mr. Chairman,
you accept or do not accept?
I decline to take the plea.
A plea of not guilty entered. Haji Obedia Rotary, have you heard and understood the charge read to you on count one?
I decline as I know it.
A plea of not guilty entered. On count two, statement of offense. Featured 127 D of the video cut, caption 130, particulars of offense. Captain Dennis Ora, Colonel Judge Dr. Kizza Besigye and Haj Obeid retired between February 2023 and November 2024, having provided information regarding meetings solicits for the testicle support with the intent to reduce the security of the defense forces, conscious to withhold the same provided information from the proper authorities. So Captain Dennis Mora, have you had understood the charge read to you in count two? Come on.
I have heard and not understood.
Do you accept or you don't accept?
No, I don't accept.
Have you not guilty entered the count? Dr. Colonel, that Dr. Kizza Besigye, have you had understood the charge read to you in count two?
I decline as before.
Have you not guilty entered? Haj Obeid return you heard and understood the charge read to you in count two?
I also decline as before.
Appeal not guilty. Entered. Statement of offense on count three. An unlawful possession of firearms under section 4, subsection 1 and 2 of the Firearms Act, Cap 320. Particulars of offense. Note that Dr. Kizza Besigye and the Hajj were returning on the 16th November 2024, while at the Riverside apartment in Nairobi, Kenya, they are found in an unlawful possession of a pistol model 27 KAL number 765, which is ordinarily a monopoly of the defense forces. Colonel retired Dr. Kizza Besigye, have you heard and understood the charge read to you in count 3?
Yes, and I decline as before.
You have not guilty entered. Hajj obeyed retired, have you heard and understood the charge read to you in count 3?
Yes, and I can decline.
You have not guilty entered. Settlement of offense on count 4. The unlawful possession of firearms under section 4, subsection 1 and 2 of the Firearms Act, Cap 320. Particulars of offense. Colonel retired Dr. Kizza Besigye and Hajj obeyed retired on the 16th November 2024, while at Riverside apartment in Nairobi, Kenya, were found in an unlawful possession of a pistol model HB 1015 1953, which is ordinary monopoly of the defense forces. So, Colonel retired Dr. Kizza Besigye, have you heard and understood the charge read to you on count 4?
I do and I decline.
Appeal not guilty entered. Hajj obeyed retired, have you heard and understood the charge read to you on count 4?
Yes, and I decline.
Appeal not guilty entered. A statement of offense on count 5. An unlawful possession of ammunition under section 4, subsection 1 and 2 of the Firearms Act, Cap 320. Particulars of offense. Colonel retired Dr. Kizza Besigye and Hajj obeyed retired on the 16th November 2024, while at Riverside apartment in Nairobi, Kenya, were found in an unlawful possession of 08 rounds of live ammunition, which is ordinarily monopoly of the defense forces. So, Colonel retired Dr. Kizza Besigye, have you heard and understood the charge read to you in count 5?
As before.
Appeal of not guilty entered. Hajj obeyed retired, have you heard and understood the charge read to you in count 5?
Yes, and I decline.
Appeal of not guilty entered.
That the case be adjourned to 3rd of February. For further briefing. And at least the persons being committed, they are expecting the death sentence. 3rd February.
Akabozi.
Mr. Chairman,
Chairman, two requests or applications. The first one is in respect to section 225, which my colleagues have alluded to. And I'm raising in light of the advice of the JA. JA took review of the appeal, the right of appeal, which will be exercised at the final stage, as I understood. I hope I'm not misquoting them. Mr. Chairman, the reading of section 225, read it a little slow because it says, apart to proceedings of a unit disciplinary court or court martial other than a field court martial, who is not satisfied with its decision shall have the right to appeal to an appellate court on any or all of the following matters. Mr. Chairman, 2251A says the legality or propriety of all or any findings, and B, the legality of the whole or part of the sentence, and C, the severity or leniency of the sentence. Because this is a court and the matter before this court is of a criminal nature, Mr. Chairman, the finality or the final decision would come with either a sentence or an acquittal. And perhaps that is where subsection 1, paragraphs B and C apply. Subsection 1, paragraph A does not apply to a sentence, but applies to the legality of all or any finding. Mr. Chairman, a decision in this case is a finding. We want to distinguish it from a judgment, which, even though is a finding, is not a final finding. So in this case, there was an objection raised regarding whether or not the accused persons, H1 3, they exercised their right to raise an objection. The objection, as we have heard from the ruling handed down by the court, has been declined or has been dismissed. And that, in our view, is a finding and also a decision. It's not a decision in the context of a sentence so that A and B of subsection 1 can apply. It is a finding regarding the objections raised, one, and also the questions for the rephrase. So it is our request that, unlike the advice of the JA, the right to appeal envisaged in section 2251A and B is not at the end of proceedings. It is in respect to the legality or propriety of any finding, including the finding which the court has just handed down. So we do pray that the court permits that the accused person exercises their right to take the decision regarding the application for reference to the higher court. 2, Mr. Chairman, is that in exercising their right to appeal, under the sections envisaged, in sections 27, is section 271, 2 and 3, requires the filing of the notice of appeal and also memorandum. The memorandum can only be produced because the memorandum states the grounds of appeal. We can only fine-tune them when we have obtained a record of the proceedings of what transpired in the submissions yesterday and today. The state has asked for up to 3rd of February. Today is the 14th. We have 17 days to 20 January, plus 3 is 20. We request the discipline force to interests of the accused persons. Use these days to prepare a typed record of appeal, which can be availed to counsel. Record of proceedings, which can be availed to counsel, such that they can pursue the remedy available under Section 225, which is the right to appeal. Mr. Chairman, in the other courts, there's a distinction, or in the law setting up the other courts, there's a distinction where a right of appeal is granted as a right, and where a right of appeal requires permission of the court. In this case, it says that the accused person who is a party to proceedings, will be the state, or the accused person, has a right to appeal. That right, therefore, is not based on the permission of the court. So we are not seeking leave of court to appeal. We are advising the court that the accused person has got the right to appeal, and they are exercising that right. They are therefore asking you to be supported as the law envisages, so that they are given a copy of the record of proceedings. There they are going to Canada for you on the 3rd of February, when we are lodging Canada for you on the 3rd of February, when we are lodging our application for contempt of the ordinance.
Counsel for the record of proceeding, and that one has no problem, and even the rulings that we have made have no problem, maybe on the matter of Road JA.
Mr. Chairman, before the hearing comes in, when court pronounced that it had no problem with us getting the copies, the state and the registry did not oblige. So we don't know whether they understood no problem to mean give them. But ask Mr. Chairman that the court commands that please hand over those rulings now because they are ready.
I think, sir, let me clarify on those issues. The question of the record of proceedings, the ruling you are talking about, the register falls under my office. As you can see, we have worked throughout the whole thing. There is no way you are going to force the register to hand over the ruling now. You can come for this tomorrow, but you cannot say I want it now. Secondly, the question about appealing and the record of proceedings, I advised this court that a ruling you appeal against the final decision of court, and therefore you cannot try to turn out words to convince the chairman. When I advised the court to wait it would be taken, and we have finished. So the next time is adjourning the next date, and any matter arising, we shall take it from there. That is it, sir. Otherwise, all there, whatever they are seeking, I think we are being off track. We need a date to the ruling.
Mr. Chairman, a very brief rejoinder.
For me, I am mandated to advise on the court, and when I address the court, it's not me between me and the state or whatever. No. That is my role.
Also, we respect our role to persuade the court not to take the advice, especially when it's deliberate in sleep.
Not when I have talked.
Ceasefire counsel, senior counsel, Karola. We are adjourning this case, and if there is any matter, we will be raised on the next adjournment. And Captain Captain Dennis Ora,
Mr. Chairman,
and Colonel Dr. Ted,
if I may inquire, Mr.
and
Chairman.
Hajj. Your case is adjourned up 3rd February 2024 for further measures.
Just give clarification, Mr. Chairman. Are there investigations going on? Are there investigations going on? They just say it. Are there investigations? Are you conducting investigations?
So that's what I would say.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Dreaming like that, I know the day. We shall overcome someday. We'll die, we'll
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the court is done. 3rd Feb. Yes.
Halo.
Wajakakasa. Nkakue? Tuanza mkama wangu. The court is done, ladies and gentlemen. We are running home. We are running to the offices. Finish up for the day today. Innocent Joseph Sanfuma. Abantu bagamba kiso.
Abantu bagamba kooti yakagwa ssaawa zino mmeka 12. Naye ssaawa zino
Katyoke tuveeko katini. Musajja si wangu. Sanfuma badde okyatugamba.
kooti y'amagye ssaawa zino ziri 12 n'eddakiika 25.
Yes.
Yakagwa kati naye nga ekisaliddwawo mu bufunze kiraga nti Dr. Besigye ne banne omusango bagongezza empaka nga 3 omwezi ogujja naye nga byonna byebasabye kooti ebigobye
amateeka gonna ge batafuse
gabwereere batafuse gabwereere kooti egagobye bagambye nti eno yesalawo balina kgenda mu kooti ya ssemateeka ku nsonga ez'amateeka ezibabadde
omukulu ono gwendi naye tatunula nnyo mu kamera lwa nsonga siniya era kamuggyemu lwa nsonga ebyokukola bikyaliwo wano bakanso Museveni wirudda ebigambo by'abali si byange byakuntwaza Ssenfuma. Kale katukole pressure tulabe bakanso biki bye boogera okuviira ddala
Sura.
Yes.
Not yet. Have you switched on?
We are going into a presser here. Bakanso bagenda bako ne bye boogera eri
Ango.
okuba kusiimulako ku kamera katono. Kanso Martha Karua mumulabye, Kanso Elias Lukwago.
Our surprise is the court appears to have been hijacked totally by the judge advocate, who is giving the orders, although the regulations are very clear that he gives the advice, and the court can refuse to take his advice for good reason, which must be recorded. That to us means that we, the defense, can persuade the court not to take the advice of the judge advocate when it is reasonable. but it's now no longer possible in this court because it's under total control of the judge advocate. One wonders then, what is the use of having a panel if the judge advocate makes all the decisions? Right now, the court refused to grant our request for a reference to the Constitutional Court on various questions, including the question of discrimination. Because bringing civilians to a court martial is discrimination when other civilians are being taken to the courts of justice. We also want to challenge the territorial jurisdiction of the General Court Martial. Our clients, Dr. Kizza and Mr. Ricardo, were arrested in Kenya. Courts of Uganda have limited territory of Uganda. So we had various constitutional questions, including the question of the arrest and incarceration of lawyer Aaron Kizza, who is part of the defense team of our two clients, and his absence disables their ability to defend themselves effectively. These are very substantial questions, but the court has declined, and when we have sought to appeal their ruling, and the law clearly says we have a right of appeal and uses the mandatory language, shall. The court, through the judge advocate, has declined, and even declined to hear our hand. We are leaving this place very sad, not able to know whether the court is still going to function or if the judge advocate, because he has totally idle.
Uganda.
Uganda transfer.
Oli ayogedde olusi.
Uganda.
Our clients insist on non-subject. It's the reason they have declined to make a claim. We have consistently established that argument. We have invoked all the relevant laws to back up that argument that our clients are not subject to the they are not subject to martial law, and therefore this court has no jurisdiction to try them here. So they have refused to submit to the jurisdiction of this court. And that is the reason we are not taking a plea. And it's one of the reasons we sought for leave. No, actually not leave. It's one of the reasons we had made the application to have a reference to the Constitutional Court, the jurisdiction of this court, including those matters where the Constitutional Court has pronounced itself persistently, even after the Kabasikuka decision. Because every matter that has gone to the Constitutional Court, the verdict has been the same. The pronouncement has, and it is self-executing. We get a shock of our life when the prosecution says, we need an order of enforcement, for execution. When indeed the constitutional pronouncements of the Constitutional Court are self-executing. So, we still maintain our clients are not subject to martial law. And this tribunal has no jurisdiction over them, and they will not take a plea before them. That's exactly what has happened.
And the plea that has been entered.
Yes?
And the plea that has been entered by
yes, it's a right for one to say, I'm declining to take a plea. And it's up to them to record whatever plea they want, whether it's a plea of guilty or not. But in law, once one declines to take a plea, they are obliged to record the plea of not guilty.
But they should also make record that our client refused to take the plea. Therefore, the court has entered a plea of not guilty. So we are hoping that the registry will give accurate records. the registry which the judge tells us he is in charge.
Kansolo kwaga Oluganda.
Tugamba bakirayansi baffe bawakanya obuyinza bwa kooti eno bawuzisa ensonga nyingi zonna zitayinza kuddamu naye zonna nga kulakibuzisa misango gyebagamba tigasibwa Kenya oba Greece oba Geneva n'okuba nti babaleeta nga tebayise mu mateeka amatuufu ag'extradition n'okuba nti nno kooti eno terina buyinza ku basiviliya ekintu kooti etaputa ssemateeka kyeziddamu enkya neggulu entakera n'emisango gyonna ne tugireeta wano naye kibewunyisizza buli application gye tuteekayo dismissed buli gye muteekayo tukagobye so buli kye tuleeta bagoba bugobi awo naakula etteeka ssemateeka kirambika bulungi atukewo 137 nti singa oli pate emu bw'ebeesabye nti ensonga zino zigende mu kooti etaputa ssemateeka ono bano tebalina buyinza buzigaana nazitaputa balina buyinza buziframinga naye omulabye amenye ssemateeka enyinga 137 ye n'agamba nti tagenda kuziwaayo agaanye ekyokubiri akawaayiro 225 aka UPDF kagamba nti atamatidde nansala ye mu nsonga zonna n'engeri proceedings ezitambulamu olw'omusango gye baguddukanyamu waddemba okwekubira endulu mu kooti esingawo ekyo nakyo agambye nakyo tugambye obuyinza nga judge advocate yalagira nga senior counsel wabagambye nti judge advocate ng'akomandinga bukomandinsi kakati yeyeefudde amateeka so judge advocate yeteeka kyalagira ye kati biragiro so n'olw'ensonga eyo kirayanti waffe erye ono bakirayanti baffe bayinsistinga nti tebalina bakirayanti baffe bayinsistinga nti kooti eno tebalinaako buyinza era kooti teyinza bagaana kugenda mu kooti etaputa ssemateeka teyinza bagaana kujulira n'olw'ensonga eyo era ne bagaa tebagenda kuteekinga kutu bo bali ne basalawo nga we basazeewo bawandiika ebyo nife kyetugamba nti balina okukiteeka mu rekodi kikakukyabinga bulungi mu rekodi kuwandiika era nti baffe bagaanye teekinga buli
Counsel Kato. Only 1 minute. That's in 10 minutes. Counsel tuwulireko mu bufunze. Yes, in any language. Mu bufunze ku bisembyeyo bino bitulabye.
Constitution reference before this court, and the Constitution gives us the mandate. It makes it an order for any court or tribunal where any matter of constitutional reference is preferred and the application is made for that court to hold all proceedings and refer that matter to the constitutional court. Luckily enough, this is a tribunal kangaroo. It did not even recognize what the Constitution says about having a matter being referred to the Constitutional Court. They went ahead to force themselves, to force our clients to take plea, even when they declined to take plea. And because the advocate judge seems to be the leader of this court, advised that we can adjourn this matter to the next hearing, the 23rd. We shall come here 3rd February to argue the same cases, but we are going to prefer other remedies available, including the appeal that declined to us even when the rest of that must be done. So that's all.
Thank you very much. That is Counsel Kato for you. We want to close with Counsel Wanda. Odduka mukama wange badde nsaba eddakiika emu yokka ku bigenze mu maaso
nakulayo ebigenze mu maaso mubirabye twasabye kooti esobole okuweereza omusango mu Supreme Court kyebita reference naye kooti ekomyewo netugamba muno byonna byetwogerako kooti bagambye na Court of Appeal muno ate yeetulanga Constitutional Court yabiyitaayita mudda so tebalaba nsonga lwaki nabino babiweerezaayo kubanga decision ejja kubeera yeemu nze ndowooza obeekubye ejje kuba bw'ogamba muno constitutional court yabyogerako dda kanaawe osuubira ne bwogendayo kati kigera kuba kyekimu kitegeeza ekibatiisa okugendayo batya muno constitutional court ejja kugamba no tebalina lukusa tutryinga abantu mu kooti eno so tusuubira yeyo ensonga lwaki baganye tuwa reference naye ssemateeka waabwe wa UPDF Act agamba bw'oba weemulugunya n'ensalawo yonna kooti gy'ebeewadde oli wa ddembe okujulira tusabye batuwe ruling ne record of proceedings sobole okujulira chairman aswala bagenda zituwa olumaliriza judge advocate n'agamba tebalina kuzifuna wabaagala banazifuna olulala ne chairman mu kaseera katono nnyo naye ne yeekuba so tetutegedde ensonga lwaki yeekubye naye nga tuze tugamba eno kooti terina kubeeramu bantu ba bulijjo ayina kubeeramu bantu bamagye for discipline purposes only kubanga tebagoberera amateeka buli kimu ekyaye kyamaanyi bekozesa mu maanyi.
Thank you very much, Council. That's how it has been, ladies and gentlemen.